Now we're going to go ahead and go through the different types of trims that the Ram has. The Ram has a lot of different options when we talk about trims. First, let's start off with the Tradesman package. Now, the Tradesman, we kind of look at it as more of the work truck. So, as far as it's not going to have the cloth carpet, so if people are getting in and out of the truck a lot, you don't want your cloth, all dirty. It's going to be easy to clean. It's kind of like a vinyl. As far as, clean it, it's very simple. Now, let's go ahead and move on from the Tradesman to the Express. Now, people love this trim package. It's perhaps one of our most popular trims because of this. You get a lot for your money. Okay, you can get the Hemi as a option. You can upgrade to it from the 3.6 to the 5.7 liter Hemi, so you can have that power that that you want out of your Ram. But also with the Express package, there's some other cool things you can get. You can get the rear park camera in the mirror, so if you're backing up, you can see what you're doing behind you. Also, you can upgrade to the 5.0 touchscreen, okay, from the 3.0, which is nice as well. Also, with that Express package on the exterior, what you're going to see the painted bumper, front and back, so which definitely looks sharp on the Ram. Now, to the next trim, what you're going to see is the Bighorn. The Bighorn definitely is another popular trim package for us. With the Bighorn, you're going to get a lot more standard features when you compare it to the Express. You're going to get your power seats. You're going to, of course, you can get the Hemi. You can get the 3.6, V6. Also, you can get the Eco Diesel as far as the engine options goes. But what else you're going to see in the Ram? You're going to see an upgraded cloth interior. You're going to see the power sliding back window. You're going to see a few different options as far as the interior goes. So you can get the bucket seats, or you can get the bench seat for the front. So you can kind of pick and choose what you like in your Bighorn. Now, as far as the exterior goes, the difference is you're going to see more of the chrome look. Okay, it's got the chrome bumpers on the front and the back. Of course, you have the option of getting the rear park camera. Of course, you have the option of the 8.4-inch touchscreen, which is fantastic. I love that feature in the Bighorn. But the cool thing with the Bighorn, there's a lot of different features that you're gonna get compared to the Express. So if you want to up the ante a little bit, the Bighorn is definitely another nice option. Now let's go to the Bighorn to the Rebel. The Rebel is very different from the Bighorn, okay? More of the off-road package. You're going to see the different wheel package with the blackout wheels on it. But also, on the exterior, you're going to see the big Ram on the grill. You're going to see the big Ram on the tailgate of the Ram. Which is cool too. So a little different look there. But when we look inside, you're also going to see, for example, you have the air suspension, which you can bring up or down, which is cool. So for you ultimate off-roaders, that might be something that you might like. But also the interior. The interior is kind of cool, a little different from the Bighorn. It's kind of the two-tone. You can get like a red and a black. You can really mix it up on this one. So definitely Rebel, another popular option for you if you like more of the off-road look. Now, from the Rebel, we're going to go to the Sport. The Sport is really cool because it's got hood scoops in the hood. Okay, so if you like more of the sporty look, the Sport is definitely a good option because of that. So you got the hood scoop. You're gonna see it's got the painted fender flares, it's got the painted bumper on the front and the back of the Sport. I kind of compare it to along the lines of what a Laramie has. You can upgrade to the leather, the heated seats. Volume controls behind the steering wheel. It's got the upgraded interior as far as the dash. You're gonna see the French threading through the dash. It's just a high quality, interior. When you compare, especially the Sport, to like a Bighorn, you'll see the difference in it. As far as the fit and finish is just a step up. As far as the Sport goes. The Night version is the newest version when you talk about the Ram. We don't see the Night version a lot, but the cool thing about the Night version, you're going to see it's got the black wheels, which is neat. So if you like kind of the that package, we can go out and look for one for you. Yeah, that's right. We can actually go out and find these trucks if we don't have them on our lot. So, if that's something that you'd like us to look for you, just let us know. Very simple. The next thing is going to be the Laramie version. The Laramie is, like I said, it's kind of like the Sport. You get a lot of the different bells and whistles that you get in the Sport as far as the interior. What's different is the exterior. Okay, the exterior of the Laramie is going to be all chromed out. It's going to have your chrome clad wheels. It's going to have your chrome bumper. It's going to have your chrome grille. Okay, so if you enjoy that, but also it's going to have the luxury. It's going to have the leather seats. It's going to have the heated seats. It's going to have the ventilated seats. Heck, remote start. You can get advanced keyless entry where you don't even have to take your keys out of your pocket. You can get push button start. I mean, the sky's the limit on the Laramie. They did a fantastic job. There's a lot of different things you can add to it, which is nice. Heck, you can get the 4-corner suspension, okay, which is cool, which, will raise up and go down. Or if you're towing something, you can hook something up to it, and it has kind of a load leveling where it'll level it out. Okay, so Laramie, another very popular choice by a lot of our customers. Now, also there's the Laramie Longhorn and Laramie Limited. Now, the Laramie Longhorn is not as popular as the Limited here. That's more popular down south, where it's kind of has the bull emblem and a little different look on the outside than the Limited. You're going to see more of a two-tone look, with that Longhorn model. But if that's something, again, that you'd like us to get in for you, we can do that for you, okay? Now, I'll talk a little bit more about the Limited, since that's the one that we see a lot more. That's what's popular here in the Midwest. The Limited is going to give you a lot of different cool things on it. You're going to see it's got the different wheel package. You're going to see the wheels as far as that goes. It's got a nice high polished wheel on it. But also, with that Limited, you're going to see, you get inside it, you're like, holy cow, okay? You're going to see it's got the upgraded, as far as the badging in it, also the embroidery in it. I mean, you can see just the stitching alone. I mean, it is the top of the top when you talk about the trucks. As far as the gauges and everything compared to the Laramie and the Sport, it's got a different refinement with the gauges, which is neat as well. Another cool thing that I didn't mention, that I'd like to mention now, that you can get only in a Ram, and you can get this in the Limited, you can get it in the Bighorn, and a few other trims that Ram has, is the Ram box. The Ram box is awesome, okay? If you've never seen a Ram box, come out and check one out. It is so cool. Basically what happens on the back of the bed, you have 2 cargo compartments that flip up, okay? There's a few different things. Heck, it has, like, if you want a fishing pole holder, you can get that, or heck, you can throw a pop in there, throw ice on it. Even has a drain in the Ram box. Or if you're using it for just business, you can put all your tools in there. That allows easy access. That way you don't have to jump in your truck every time and look in your toolbox. It's just on the side. You unlock it. Yes, it locks, and you can unlock it. Boom, get to the tool you need and get to the job, what needs to be done. But yeah, another cool thing, that Ram box there too. Now, some of the other things I didn't mention, you can get the sunroof in it. There's a lot of different packages that you can get. Of course, hitches, whatever you like in your Ram. Compared to the other competition, you can get that. What's cool too about the Ram is you have a coil spring suspension. A lot of other trucks in this class, when we talk about the Ford, we talk about the Chevy, they have a leaf spring suspension, okay? The cool thing about the coil spring suspension is it's a very smooth ride, because it actually, let's say you don't have a load in the back, especially in a half ton, you're probably not going to have a whole lot of stuff in the back, most of the time, it absorbs the energy. Where the leaf spring kind of acts like a hammer against pavement, okay? Which you're gonna feel, a little more as far as that goes when you go over railroad tracks, when you go over bumps. So, if you want the smoothest driving truck on the road, I'll tell you the Ram is definitely a great option. If you want some more information, please give me a call. My name's Gary. I've been with Mcgrath for 12 years. I love to help you out. You can reach me at 319-393-4610, extension 2214. And thanks again.